In honor of Women's History Month, I thank you for allowing me this space to tell my story. I'd like to start with a quote from Shirley Chisholm, who is the first Black woman in America who was elected to Congress. And she said, if they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. Okay? Know what I'm talking about? I'd like to say I'm inspired by her, by Harriet Tubman, who we all know but has one of the most courageous stories in American history. I like to say I'm also inspired by Oprah, who shows that despite your color, despite your gender, you can be a boss known around the world. And I'd also like to say I'm inspired by a couple young women who are my age or younger, by the names of Malala and Greta Thunberg, who around the world lead movements in education and environmental action. Women are leaders, creatives, artists, bosses, activists, mothers, sisters, and grandmothers. And without the women in my life, I would not be who I am today. So thank you. Please bear with me, okay? What do all of these women have in common, despite being awesome? Okay? They are not teen parents, okay? There, two things can be true at once. America can be a great country, but it can also have a very dark history. Being Black can be the most beautiful and best thing in the world. It can also bring some challenges. Kids are the light of the world. However, especially at a young age, they can hold you back from certain opportunities. My mom was a teen mom at the age of 16. By the age of 30, she had 6 children. My older brother, who's 27, also was a teen parent and had his first child at 17. Now he has 2. I love my nieces, and obviously I love my siblings and my mom. But being a teen parent can hold you back in certain ways. And there are exceptions to the rule. Of every rule, we can all think of a woman or a father who, despite everything, was able to achieve their dreams and reach their full potential, but that should not be the rule. And I would just like to tell this story about how I've been affected and give some advice on young men and women and how they can claim their freedom and be a little bit more responsible. I'm 26, and I've been able to be a part of my community and try to lead my community in some different ways, luckily because I don't have the responsibility of caring for a child. I look around the room and I wish I could see more representation of people my age. And I love the age and I love the wisdom in this room, but I just know that so many people my age and younger are at home taking care of the kids. And I would really encourage them to now lead the next generation of children. And like I said, 2 things can be true at once. Kids are amazing, the light of the world. However, it can be hard to go to a protest when you gotta pick your kid up from school, or if no one can watch them, then it's your job. That is your job as a parent. Is not to be the best community member, not to be the best leader, but to be the best parent you can be. And there's no rush to having kids. You can have kids whenever you want. But when you're 17, 18, 19, instead of being the best leader you can be, you now have to be the best parent. In the civil rights movement, so many movements, when it came to Vietnam and the protests, when it came to Palestine and college students, so many movements are started with the youth. And like I said, there can the exceptions to the rule. There are so many young parents who are able to stay involved, and luckily they might have a great support system or family, but so many are taken out of the pool of possible young leaders because now there are young parents. So, in that short story, I would just like to say, thank you. I would like to say that I'm a leader in trying to be more of a leader in this community. I'm a part of the Human Rights Commission. I'm a Sunday school teacher. I have a YouTube channel trying to inspire the youth to do something productive with their time. It's called Wake Up New Bedford, and I have been able to do so many different things because I have this freedom and this privilege. So to my men and women out there, please let us claim our freedom. Let us be more responsible, because there's no rush. I plan to have kids, believe me. And thank you for the space. And I would like to end on a line from James Brown, because we often remember the first part of the line, but the second part is what's more important. This is a man's world, but it would be nothing without a woman or a girl. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcus. I'm all for a good James Brown record. I don't know about y'all. All right. Next up, excuse me if I mispronounce your last name. I believe we have Mark